I made a YouTube short earlier today on how to royal champion charge like a pro, and I had to do a whole bunch of friendly challenges to kind of get the idea for the video as well as the tips throughout the guide, and I want to see if I can practice what I preach. So we're taking that into Legend League today. We're going to follow it up with a whole bunch of mass furnaces. Not that this is the best variation of the army in my opinion, but we're just going to see if I can do it. We'll find out. So first thing, where do we want the royal champion to go? I think since we're using furnaces, I want her to deal with all three of these multi-infernos if I can, because those are what the furnaces are going to struggle with the most, right? So that's where I want her to go. And if we can enter in that area from the left-hand side instead of the right-hand side, we can avoid the Giga Bomb. So that's what we're going to do. We'll single cycle at the start because there's not very much damage over here. And then we'll start double cycling as soon as we get a little further into the base and there is stuff that might really wreck my royal champion. Like a ricochet cannon. I don't want the Spirit Fox taking any... Oh, well, that didn't work out. Okay, well, we're double cycling now. Oh, hey, well, never mind. Haha, I know what I'm doing. There's no luck involved here. This is all skill. Okay. We're going to start single cycling from here on out. Oh, my Spirit Fox died. I didn't realize that. Just kidding, I'm bad. Oh, oh! I meant to drop the, Warden. Okay, well, let's put this down here so that the Warden doesn't take 10 years to clean that up. And we'll try and, have you guys come from this side over here. We definitely want the ward or the king to enter that compartment over there. So we're hoping that we can clear enough buildings to where he actually goes in that area. And we may as well put some furnaces behind you guys. Time actually will kind of worry me a little bit now. Oh, I just activated my warden ability like an idiot. All right, are we good? We have one ice block spell. Warden's gonna have to do a lot of heavy lifting here because I totally whiffed 2 invis spells and then God, you see, this is why you need these invis spells or the multi-infernos to go down. You know, we just gotta put all the furnaces down because there's only a minute left now. Gosh dang, dude, I didn't realize the Spirit Fox had died, and then 2 swag 2 invisibility spells. I should have warmed up first. Oh, what a disaster. Dude, none of these are making it? Like, okay, now we have a couple, but my gosh. This is still going to be close for time, though. Are we actually not going to time fail? You know, we've got a lot of stuff. The Queen's going to help a lot. Just ice block all of this crap right here so that the multi-geared cannon just keeps attacking it. Holy swarm! Warden, I need you to not be dumb and attack a wall. I can't believe I tripled this. What in the world is even happening right now? Okay, let's go to attack number 2. All right, well, apparently I suck, but it doesn't even matter. Let's go to attack number 2. Okay. Okay, we're going to use our ice block spell here, obviously, because we need the... we need that triggered. What are holes in that? What the heck? Okay. Put furnace on every corner while we're kind of waiting for that. She'll go invisible here right now. We will double cycle because there is a ricochet cannon. That's like one time when you don't really want the fox taking damage is from a ricochet cannon. Oh, this is like a Broomwitch version of this base because the wizard towers have been moved inside. Okay. And there's a scatter shot. Don't want my royal champion. Ooh, you know what? Maybe we can get away with... Actually, I don't want to risk it. Okay. Okay, now we'll start to single cycle again because there's like not very much time left, or like don't really think it matters that much. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, that's okay, I guess. Yeah, get the monolith, actually. Yeah, that's pretty cool. And then we'll get one more invis out of the royal champion here. Oh my gosh, dude, these ice columns wrecked me. Okay, well, we actually get a pretty good value with the royal champion, I would say. Go ahead and put the king and the queen and the siege barracks right down here. Pop the queen ability. And then I'll pop the king ability here in a minute. Maybe I don't even need to. Maybe I can wait for that until I get to like that invis section on the back end. Okay, I'm going to put the last two furnaces down because there's just a little bit over a minute left. So it's not going to really matter anyway. Really hope that the queen... If nothing goes to the town hall, then I kind of have to activate it right now. Ah, we're just going to do it anyway. Oh, what triggered the invis? Was it a spiky ball that bounced clear up there? Oh, dude, that's clutch. That's actually so sick. Okay, that was a pretty good spirit walk, if I have to say so myself. So, the 5 tips I gave were kind of switching between single cycle and double cycle. 2, activating your haste vial when your spirit fox's invisibility activates or when she's by a whole bunch of high health stuff. 3, I don't remember them all, even though I made it. I'll remember them before the next attack. Okay, yeah, trying to remember or predict the path your royal champion's going, putting your invis spell on top of low health defenses, and then there's a 5th one. I don't really know. All right, let's see. What do we want to get rid of so that the furnaces don't struggle a lot? We've got some multi-infernos and a flame spinner. Now, the flame spinner actually does counter furnaces pretty hard, but honestly, I think I can kind of pick wherever I want on this base, and we're going to be fine. Okay. We're going to put some stuff here. Multitask just a little bit. We will double cycle because there is a ricochet cannon. We'll use our earthquake. Okay, I'm not going to activate my haste vial yet because the tornado's here. Now we can. Okay. By the way, always double cycle near Town Hall unless you've only got like 2 invises left, and it's just not going to matter a whole lot because now the fox is dead, right? Not going to matter, or the time of this attack is dead, so it doesn't really matter either way now. We'll get this poison tower. And then we'll call it good there. And then we can have the king come right here. I'll wait to put my queen down just a little bit. I just want to clear those 2 buildings really quickly. We can put this right over here. Oh, we can put a poison on that furnace there. Okay. That spirit walk was pretty freaking good. That was really good. Dude, the frostmite from the frost tool hit the monolith. What the heck? It's kind of wild. Now, this freaking funnel on the left-hand side is actually nuts. Need to keep an eye on my warden for a little bit. There's a lot of damage here. He's like taking a lot of damage. We're going to just ice block the warden for a second. We'll pop this king ability. Queen's dead. We're going to put the last furnaces down. I don't have anything else to protect my warden, but we have some furnaces going to the town hall. This multi-inferno will go down, and that's like the last scary thing for the furnaces. There is a fire spitter, but that's not a huge deal. I think we're good. The unicorn's healing the giant, which is kind of sick. What the heck? That's not really an interaction you see very much. We only have 30 seconds, though, really is the struggle here. But I think we should be fine. We got a lot of fire mites going around the base now. Sick. That was a good royal champion charge, if I do say so myself. All right, let's dive into hit number 3. Man, when we don't really screw up the raid, they go pretty smoothly. Now, I don't really want to charge into a poison tower with my... Well, I might have to be honest. And a gigabomb's there too. Because I don't know, without any... Well, I guess I could have my king and queen take that section on, right? That's probably what I'll do. Yeah. That's what we'll do. This might be the one time where I single cycle versus a ricochet cannon just because it's like literally the only thing there. Okay, and it kind of worked out because... Wow. Okay, I have like literally no idea where we're going here. Okay. Spirit Fox is dead. Have the warden come up this way. I'm gonna put another one of these here. Now, I said I wanted my king and queen to deal with that section over there, and I still think I will. It's gonna be a little bit tricky to get them there. Because I don't have any wall breakers. I wanted this army to just be kind of simple and be, you know, what it is. So we do need the king to break that wall there. Okay, that's actually sick that he is. Okay, we get the clan castle taken care of. We're going to pop the king ability here. I know that's not the greatest, but... I don't know that I really have another option. Those furnaces that I just barely put down, by the way, are solely to help get the town hall down, because that's obviously very important. So, needed that. Okay, we do get the most of that little section there triggered. I have an ice block spell. We better hope that the warden can handle the rest of the base. I really hope that that minion prince goes down too, because that's kind of annoying. I worry about that section over there. Maybe I should have had my royal champion, but although that's a tough thing for the royal champion to take on, right? Like that's a lot of stuff to have to get through. Okay, we get that down. This is probably going to be a time fell, if I had to guess. I can't imagine we're going to get this one down. Yeah, there's no way, right? Man, it's close though. And I know this is not the best army in the world, so I'm not going to sit and change it to add wall breakers and things. I just want to do this because I practiced the Royal Champion charge a whole lot today. So this is literally all that's meant to do, is just to kind of do something that I practiced a whole bunch earlier. So we time fell, but that's okay. All right, I've got a cake, so we're just like going back to back. I'm all caked up right now. That's what the kids say, right? Okay, what do we want to charge with the Royal Champion? On a base like this where it's all spread out and everything's kind of middle, I'm just literally going to pick a spot and put the Royal Champion down somewhere. I don't really have any rhyme or reason to why I put her there. Okay, so we'll single cycle one more time just because there's not any... Okay, well, we take a little bit of damage from the multi-inferno, but... Now we'll start to double cycle a little bit because I don't want the fox to take... Okay, well, we kind of have to now. Oh, gosh. See, that's why you want to double cycle more than I have been, because the damage ramps up really quickly. Oh, Spirit Fox is going to die. Ooh, okay. Okay. We're still going pretty good. Okay, let's go get that Expo. Maybe we can get that Poison Tower too. Please tell me... Oh, I didn't. Idiot. Am I really not going to get it because of that? Oh, that's so painful. Oh my gosh. What am I doing with my life? That's actually hilarious. I invis the poison tower. Although, it's probably not going to affect me too much. Let's pop this and this right now, just because there's a lot of stuff that I want to get out of the way in here. Okay, we get that ricochet cannon down. They'll get the town hall. These ice golems are going to stall me up for a little bit, but that's okay. We have a fire mite on that multi-inferno. Oh, I really hope that my warden goes up. Okay, perfect. We're going to put furnaces in other places because I really don't have a lot of time left, so I need to start using them somewhere so that I don't just waste. And spreading them out is always a really good idea. Okay, what do I even... Yeah, Giant should get that multi-inferno down. Can't really... Okay, he does have a lot of health left. Yeah, this one should be good. All right. Wag. Even though there's really not an ability. Still swagging it. Okay, well, we have one time fell and I think 4 triples so far today. So going pretty good considering I'm just using a random, it's like, I wouldn't call this spam because this version of the Royal Champion charge does take a little bit of skill, but it's not the most complicated thing in the world either, right? Let's keep going. Again, this is kind of the same thing. When everything's spread out and there's not like a Rage Tower or a Rage Invis Core or anything like that, I kind of just pick a random spot and just put the Royal Champion down and hope we get good value. Which, right here. I'm gonna ignore her for a second because I know that the Invis is gonna activate here. Okay, that works, I guess. Could be heading in, right? Oh, we might be going like right to the freaking town hall. Oh, this is like freaking perfect. Oh, we go this way? Well, that was... Ah, that was another thing. Make sure if you don't know what direction your Royal Champion's going to go, if you can have her standing in the middle of an invis spell, it will be easier for you to predict where she's headed afterwards. And so then you can kind of correct it. Oh my gosh, dude, I've been so bad this rate. But we got some really just absolutely insane value of the Royal Champion. So put the warden down. Need to poison that. Go ahead and put the king and the queen over here. Put a siege barracks. Actually, not really sure where. You make sure that those fire mites don't land on my healers. It would be the worst thing in the world right now. Dude, king! Okay, we're gonna put a couple more furnaces over here. A couple more over here too. Holy king, dude, you literally have done nothing but smack ice golems this whole raid. It's time for you to freaking pull your weight. We're gonna put one furnace here just so it gets that gold mine. Oh my gosh, they're gonna try and go get that, aren't they? So painful. Oh, this poor queen, dude. She's just... Oh, we actually get that multi-gear cannon. That's actually sick. Oh, dude, king. Do something. Oh my gosh, dude. This king's literally going to be useless this entire raid. It's freaking nuts. Yeah, use that open wall, please. Thank you. Maybe we can use your ability. Yes, go stand next to this wall right here. Yeah, okay. We get something useful from the king this raid. Dude, he's like... Normally, the king isn't the one that has these issues. Normally, it's like the queen or the warden. This one's absolutely demolished, though. All right. We did it. That was really sick value with the Royal Champion, though. We got, I think, both Fire Spitters, the Town Hall, the Crusher Mortar. I think we got a couple of multi-infernos as well, and then a whole bunch of other random little things. I think by the time it ended, it was about 40%, but some of that's going to be the furnaces clearing trash buildings. All right, let's go ahead. We've got 2 hits left. What in the freak? Dude, these direct decorations make me want to destroy the base even more. We're going to go from... I think about 10 or 11. Now we definitely want to Okay. We're gonna double cycle it now because I don't want the ricochet cannon getting any shots off. Okay. Oh, I totally did not predict the right direction. We are going there. Okay, well, let's make sure we don't lose everything. What? I don't know. I don't know. I did not. Yep, that was well done, Shock. What a pro. All right, let's go. Wait, what is happening over here? Why did my furnace get so wrecked over there? Did it get hit by a fire right? Okay, let's pop the clean ability. I like to do that a little earlier on. We can get one more furnace over here to help clean these trash buildings. I probably will just pop the king ability now just to get them inside of the base a little bit more. Now, we're going to put one furnace here, hoping that eventually it will get the town hall. Or help, at least. Okay, we get that fire spitter on the opposite end. That's really nice. A lot of stuff that the ward's going to have to take care of, though. Okay, we're getting that expo. Nice. We get that scatter shot. I'm actually liking how this one's looking, even though it kind of was a rough Royal Champion charge at the start. Yeah, Town Hall's getting hit now. That's good. We've got 2 multi-infernos, but I'm going to put my furnaces on the left-hand side so that when they get to the multi-infernos, they have the life gem and they will actually help deal with them. And there's a ricochet cannon over there anyway. Okay, I need to just put everything down now. Can we just, like, maybe invis a couple of these guys as they're coming this way? Maybe at least get a couple of them on some buildings over there, because I do worry a little bit about time just because we've got some heroes that we've got to get through still. Oh my gosh, look how many freaking furnaces are alive, though. I think we'll still probably be okay. Yeah, let's just use one more invis over here. Maybe we can get a couple to land on that ricochet cannon and just have it take a little bit of damage. We'll do that one more time, actually, too. I don't need these invises for my warden, right? Yeah, I think we'll be okay. Will that ricochet cannon go down? Oh, it's gonna be close. It does. Please, warden, don't waste all your time on those stupid skeletons. Okay, we're good. I think we're good. Oh my gosh, it's actually gonna be so close. Yo, the tornado! What? That's the worst luck in the world! Oh, yeah, rip. That sucks. Another time fell. All right, let's go. By the way, if I haven't made it clear, I would not recommend this version. This is definitely not the best version of this attack. I think I've only felt like 1 hit in the last 4 days between both of my accounts before today now, obviously, with the regular furnace version. And there were like a couple days where I did broom witches, but... So we're just gonna do this. While she's frozen up, we'll take advantage while I've got some free time. Okay. Okay, I just don't want to... What in the... Oh, this is an anti-broom witch base. I'm like still getting used to that. I was so confused for a minute of what I'm looking at here. It's actually hilarious. Okay, let's just get that out of the way. Put the warden over here. Actually have the queen deal with this. Yeah, get wrecked. I'll pop my king ability right here just to open up walls so that they can get inside towards that town hall area. Eventually the queen will get in there. And Not worth it to poison the king when you've got a warden walk with furnaces, because the king will never target your warden. The warden will stay out of range the whole time, and this is what this looks like. He just walks back and forth and does literally nothing. Okay, so we'll put one more furnace over here. Probably not worth it to put a furnace right there because there's a ricochet cannon. But we're hoping we get a little more value from the queen and the giant over there. Maybe I'll put like one furnace here just in case, just for time's sake. I don't want my queen to die. Okay, well, we're going to trigger this invis. Warden will probably go into a weird spot here. Oh, this is kind of a little rough. Warden, please. Get that air defense. Or not. Just let the air defense get all the healers, actually. We don't need them. Does this count as swagging healers? My hands have been off the iPad forever, so I'm not used to this. All right, we go like 300 or something like that because I had 2 time fells. Let's actually see real quick. 302. That's not bad. We had 2 time fells, and it seemed like both of those raids, I had something kind of critically go wrong with the Spirit Walk. If you had a better army, or even included like some wall breakers or a couple of rocket loons or something else, it probably would have tripled anyway. But again, I don't really care how the day went. I just wanted to try this because I practiced it a bunch today. And I don't really care how I finish this season because broom witches are just too frustrating to defend against. But anyway, that's going to do it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. We'll see you next time.